I'm excited to get started, but I want to learn a little bit about you guys. And so what I do now, right now with you guys, is I want you guys to take a minute and have you basically introduce yourself to everybody, okay? I always find this is a great way for everybody to kind of figure out, as you're listening to everybody talk about what they're doing, helps you kind of maximize your networking, okay? This way, if you hear 2 or 3 people that you really want to meet with, you get meet with them at first, and then you can hit everybody else at. Is that okay? Does that make sense? All right, so first, I'll tell you a little bit about me, and I'll let you guys get rock and rolling. Scott Carson, obviously. Austin, Texas is home, although I've only been home for 6 weeks out of the year. Single guy, no kids. I can get away with it. No girlfriend either. Sometimes it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. Anyway, but been buying notes for, 8+ years now, full-time for the last 6. Used to be a financial advisor with Smith Barney out of Austin, Texas, and then went to work for J.P. Morgan Chase, just a small little company. Maybe a few of you have heard of it. And was a mortgage banker with them on the retail side. But then left them and opened up a mortgage company with a buddy of mine called Ariel Capital. And we traveled for 2 years with Ronald Garan. Have you heard of Ronald Garan? Traveled around doing loans for investors there. Anybody heard of the Option Arm program out there that you guys here in California invented? Did a lot of those. Talked to a lot of people out of those, but also did put a lot of equity out of those things. But learned the real estate investing from traveling on that circuit and sitting in the back room taking a lot of notes from what Ron was teaching, and I also was working side by side with Bob Leonetti and Jimmy Kayla, who also teach notes. Teach a lot of the creating notes, creating paper and selling the mortgage. So I was basically working with them for right about 4 years. Was their senior real estate coach, where I traveled the country and spent a lot of time working with their students on short sales, REOs, raising funds. And then 4 years ago, I broke off from them and started Inverse Investments, which is my firm. And spent the first 2 years really just doing a lot of stuff that we'll be going through over the next day or two. Just making phone calls, making contacts with the bank. This is back in 2008, which was a little bit of an unsteady time in the banking world. Can we agree to that? You know, a lot of banks going out of business, so I was basically starting from scratch. And over the last 4 years, I built a database of over 3,000 banking connections and 500 hedge fund contacts that I call on a regular basis for deals. So short and sweet is I love notes. This is what I do on a daily basis. I literally speak it in my sleep, which is kind of funny sometimes. I think there's not a better time to be doing stuff right now, especially the next 3 to 5 years. Beyond that, I don't have a crystal ball for the market. Who knows what it's going to be like? But I believe if you're doing anything right now, getting your feet wet and making any type of offers and connections now, they're going to be golden, especially the next 2 to 3 years. Right now is the opportunity of a lifetime with the way the market is, the way the inventory is out there, the way banks and the way, actually literally that banks and the government are not buying loans anymore has made for a huge opportunity for us. So that's the short and sweet 5-minute version. I like pina coladas and long walks on the beach. But give us your 30-second there. Joseph, we'll start with you. Where are you from? What are you invested in? And what?
I'm from Ventura, California. Long-term resident of California and Colorado. I'm a licensed land surveyor here in California. I've been doing real estate flips and wholesaling for the last 2 or 3 years. My partner and I work predominantly in Phoenix, and I'm a numbers guy, and I want to look at a different and a more. As a senior person, I would like to have a job that had a little more dignity than shelling crap out of a rehab.
Okay. All right. Cool. Jerry.
Good morning, everyone. It's Jerry Vega.
Do me a favor, stand up, guys, when you do so we can hear.
I'm Fullerton, California. I've been a residential real estate agent for the last 7 years. My markets are the Los Angeles, Orange County, and Riverside areas, and I look forward to meeting every single one of you.
David.
I'm Damien from Brisbane, Australia. Basically, anytime America sneezes, Australia gets flogged. I've been a mortgage broker in Australia for the last decade. 2008, sort of big change here, which stuffed the hell out of our country in the sector that I'm in. So basically here to try and see what you guys do, because basically what you guys do, we repeat about 5-6 years later. So can we get you on the ground level?
You're 5 years ahead of everybody. Nice. John.
John Fay, I'm from Phoenix. Day job basically running in the secondary marketing for a mortgage banking company in Phoenix. Was fortunate enough to buy a lot of the stuff out of the RTC back in the late 80s. So I've been in multifamily housing pretty much my whole life. Currently just partnering with a lot of different guys doing fix and flips, buying things as a partner, and coming in, not actually doing it, but just doing money behind it, and looking for more opportunities.
Awesome. Thank you, John. Gus.
Morning, everybody. My name is Gus. I have been in the insurance field for the last year and a half. It's been a while, but to see the opportunity with the notice, my dad has a company up in Irvine called Vertical Capital. It has a bunch of performing, non-performing notes, so I've been kind of positioning myself alongside him and selling off some of his non-performers. So I'm just looking to educate myself up from the ground up and meet some cool people.
Thanks, sir. Mark. Your phone on.
Yes, you've already met my phone, so I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm from up in North County, behind the avocado curtain, out here in San Diego. And I'm a recovering English teacher. I taught English for about 40 years, and so it's hard to make me cry. I've had a real estate license for almost as long, and but I've let it expire in the last few years because I had enough investments to keep me busy, everything from vacant lots to a piece of a mini storage. And looking forward to meeting you all, and thank you.
Thanks, sir. Dave.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dave Christador. I'm from the Bay Area originally. Out of college, I was a mortgage broker in 2005, and I was putting everybody in auction arms, and so I felt really great about that. Got out of that, worked in the payroll industry. I've been a personal trainer for 9 years, which I'm currently doing right now. I started a business over in Europe doing bicycling tours over around the Tuscany area. I've basically done pretty much everything that anyone can do unsuccessfully in my age right now. So I'm looking to find something that actually makes something happen that I stick with. So hopefully this is it. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Dave.
I'm not responsible for him. My name is Bob Christador. He's my son, so I'm very proud of him. Even though he's just embarking on the successful part of his life, and I appreciate that.
Hey, you gotta make mistakes to learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So real quick, spent 30 years in the insurance business myself, employee benefits in the Bay Area. I sold my company in the early part of the last decade and wound up with a lot of money that I decided I didn't feel comfortable putting it into the stock market. It's really the less secure about that today. So I invested in real estate, and we all know how the market has gone in the last 10 years. So I got caught up in the downturn, and now I'm ready to be catching the wave on the upside. So I started doing fix and flips and buying holds. I developed real estate from the ground up, luxury houses. That didn't work out too well. Luxury homes I'm in Arizona, by the way, today. So Bay Area, San Diego for a while, Tucson, Arizona, and started fix and flips, buying homes. Tried to do some wholesaling recently, had a little bit of success there, but the market pretty much dried up. One of my friends said, hey, I got this seller finance property that I'd like to sell the note on. I said, you can do that? He said, yeah. So I looked into it, and I said, this is really cool. And then I found out about Noteworthy. I went to Noteworthy, and that's where I got introduced to Scott and met Mark. And I think I knew that show after Noteworthy, and probably several of the rest of you that were there. Since then, I've put together a couple of mastermind teams with different educational experiences that I've gone through, and looking to add many of you to that kind of an experience where we have peer-to-peer opportunities to discuss what we're doing on an ongoing basis. And one of those relationships brought me a tape of about 500 notes. I picked off just the ones that I was particularly interested in, which are Colorado, Nevada, California, and Arizona, but they also have them all over the rest of the country. So I'm here to see if that's a real deal.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Bob. We'll take a look at it. Reed.
From Colorado. My name is Reed Levy, and
Where in Colorado?
Kind of Denver metro area,
Okay.
and closer to the border. So, and for the past 4 years, I've been buying and selling mobile homes. So that's been my thing. I've been originating notes on those, and then turning around some of those notes, or fixing them up and then turning around and selling them on payments.
So you're like a liquid ATM machine, basically. Then.
Yeah.
Done a lot of that.
So I like the business, but sometimes it's a little bit management intensive for me, so that's why I'm curious about this.
Awesome. Thanks, sir. Renee.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Renee Stern. I am out in San Diego now about 24 years. Come from the East Coast. In 2000, early 2000, I was an insurance agent. Not really my thing. I mean, I think it's an important product that everybody should have in profession. I just don't like to teach you that. And I'm a numbers person as well, but I just see Scott and his offering as a terrific opportunity, and I'm just thinking to start it.
Travis Falstrup, also live here in San Diego, a marketing partner in a surgery center just up in North County, and have a lot of surgeons that come in with their self-directed IRAs, and we've been using that as kind of our private bank for fix and flips, and want to expand you the opportunity of notes. So we've only done one seller-originated note on some land we did, and want to buy a whole bunch, and we've got to place some of our capital, so that's what we need to do.
Everybody should be writing a star next to Travis thinking. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Alex Wong, and I'm from San Diego, local guy. And I have my own real estate company here. And I'm very lucky. I have quite a few Chinese people from China want to invest money, huge amount of money. I don't know, I cannot show them houses and property, enough, fast enough. So I want to carry to notice. I went to start San Jose class. I just come back, try to absorb more. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Steve.
Yeah, my name is Steve Rath. I'm from El Dorado Hills, which is just outside of Sacramento, about an hour and 16 minutes and 43 seconds from a blackjack table in Lake Tahoe. Never timed it, mind you. We've been in real estate for 21 plus years, and I'm also in the steel international trading business. So I deal with international stuff also from time to time. We've been doing distressed real estate REO stuff for a while. That's kind of disappearing. The courthouse steps are disappearing, so the notes is seemingly where it's going. I have made some contacts with some hedge funds and what have you. I've got a very good fund that has legitimate tapes. But we're here, my boss, partner, mentor, what have you, to learn about more buying notes for ourselves and for him, and make money, and for us to make money, and help you guys make money, and all that kind of good stuff. So.
Thank you, Stevie. Larry.
I'm Larry Young. I've been in real estate my whole life. I was a real estate developer and home builder for a couple of public companies for about 30 years, and that kind of dried up around 2006, 2007. Started a home flipping business with a partner up in Sacramento, and we bought about 110 houses on the steps, fixed them up, flipped them. And then we went our separate ways, started another company about a year ago, and we're buying on the steps, REO, short sales, all that, fixed and flipped. We did about 60 houses in the last 12 months. That's drying up. I mean, there's no short sales out there. There's no, the steps, everything's getting bid up. And so we're here to, learn how to, buy the notes and take the house and do the value added of a flip. We typically put maybe $30,000 to maybe $70,000 in the house when we get it and flip it. So that's why we're here.
Great. Thanks, sir.
Hi, I'm Rita Brown. I'm from Orange County. I do interior design and project management during the day. And I got into real estate investing about 3 years ago. It's been sort of slow for me trying to find the right avenue to go into and without using my own money. So that's one of the main reasons I'm here. I've seen Scott a couple times at different seminars, and so I thought this was a great opportunity to really get into it. So.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. I'm Jeannie Scheid. I'm a wholesaler. I live in Westminster, California, and I do my wholesaling in Los Angeles and Orange County, and I'm here to learn more about notes since inventories and everything else is so dried up.
What's Diane gonna do without you two ladies this morning, huh? She gonna miss you guys? Just a little bit, right? All right, good.
ma'am.
Hi, good morning. I'm Kathleen Nguyen. I'm from San Diego, and I met Scott at one of Greg Reed's seminar. He's a motivational speaker, and I've been in the real estate business for at least 12 years. I'm a broker here, did residential sales, went into investing, did a lot of short sales, and but the transaction was taking just way too long. And just recently, they're getting a lot stricter, and we have to wait 90 days before we can flip anything. So that's drying out, going to the auction steps, competing with these guys and never winning anything. So I'm just getting tired of that whole, buying and selling properties. Because now I just have one up in San Marcos. The whole thing just flew out of proportion because now we've got mold leakage issues. Yep. Yeah. So trying to get out of that and going into notes. So I was so glad when I met Scott and his team over at Greg's seminar. So hoping to learn more and possibly getting into this. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Vicki.
I am insurance licensed. I used to sell Smith Barney. I am a financial advisor, and I like to do it. I may be out of favor, but one day I'll be back in, and you all with a plan. I'm a real estate-centric advisor, so I do this with Fortune Builders, and wherever else you guys are going, I'm going to go, because if you're reading Susie Orman, I got to read Susie. Sad but true. I want to do a portion of my portfolio. I want to do a portion of my family's portfolio, but more important, my clientele owns real estate. Well, then I need to know what this is. Because the doc, I need to know how it quacks. So,
quack, quack.
Yeah, quack, quack. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how you guys do it. Because I don't think anyone should be all in stock or all in real estate.
Thanks, man. Mike.
I'm the one that keeps her shaking her head. Good morning, Michael Ryan. Back in the Bay Area, actually born and raised in Santa Cruz Mountains, and decided college was boring and took off for Alaska for 15 years. And had a boatload of fun, did all kinds of things, had more stories than Carter has pills. Jack of all trades, construction, heavy equipment operator, all that fun stuff. Took a header commercial painting in a postal warehouse in Anchorage in the middle of '87. So I'm one of those fortunate souls that I literally fell into real estate because I couldn't get up and work for a living. So what do you do when you can't work for a living? Get your real estate license. I did that, relocated back to California in '90, which was my second go around at the depression pill. Once isn't enough, so I switched over into loans, and mortgage broker, old school mortgage broker. I'm the one that I joke with folks, I can take them up to 35 mortgages before I even start breathing hard. And that's what I do with my clients, because I ask the question, once you're done flipping, what's next? I'm in the same boat. I'm doing mortgages. Once I close a deal, I get up the next morning, I'm looking for a job. So also trying to help people find where's that balance to transition through my own stuff. I've been investing 12, 13 years now and have about 30 doors scattered in a dozen states. So here to have fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks.
My name is Brad Martinez from Vancouver, Washington. Been a short sale luxury investor for 22 years. Looking to get into buying the note on the front side with the big banks to double M front and back.
Awesome. Mike?
Yeah, it's Mike. Mike from Vancouver, Washington, too. Actually, it's just a ditto to what he does with partners. Our niche is luxury homes. A lot of you folks don't do luxury homes. We do. There's lots of people with money still. I know our economy's a little depressed, but it's only depressed for those of you who don't have money. It's true. If you find folks who aren't in that posture, business is good. We're looking at trying to see if we can fit your business plan into our business plan and make a little more money on board. So that's what we do.
Thanks, sir.
And we do buy nationwide.
Okay, awesome. Brian.
My name is Brian. I'm local San Diego. Had some places before the pre-crash, gave those back. And then since then, just kind of been buying my time and studying, seeing quite a few of your videos, and just came across a couple of pools that I have access to see that I want to see if they're a good deal, and then find the end buyers. So that's what I'm hoping to get out of this.
Cool.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Ross. I'm here from San Diego, and started as an appraiser. Got into loans. Then went to sales as a real estate agent, was licensed. And in the past 3 years, been fixing and flipping and wholesaling as well. But like everybody else, I mean, that business dried up, so I'm just trying to find a new avenue to make some money.
Welcome. Scott.
I'm Scott White from OC, commercial real estate, mostly for the last 10 years or so. Got into notes about 7 months ago now. It's been good. We've been busy. We jumped in deep end. Really didn't know. We've seen real estate, so we channeled that in and said, this is a good idea, let's go. And we presently own about 40 notes, private cash, but I'm here to learn, here to talk to people, meet people, and share some ideas.
Awesome, thanks, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Thaddeus, not Thetis.
I made a mistake.
That's okay. Everybody does. Which, you know, I have stories about me. But I love real estate. And I've done just about a little bit of everything. Jumped in the deep end, the middle end, the low end. Introduced to Notes in 2007 by Donna Bauer, the note buyer. Attended her class. What a note. Took me about 2 years, but I was successful in getting it turned around and making some profits off of it. I'm here from Jersey. I've been here since '88. Primarily, we were doing the 3 T's, the tenants, the toilets, and the trouble, and decided no more of that. So I'm currently being mentored for multifamily properties to learn how to buy and sell multifamily properties with Peter Harris and Peter Conte. And by way of doing that, we have lots of buyers, at least Peter does. So we're looking for people who have the notes because we have buyers. That's why I'm here.
Great, thank you, David. Greg.
I'm Greg Soul. I live in San Diego. I moved out here about 2 years ago. I met Scott at Sandy Kukuliana's first real estate investment meeting 4 months ago.
She's dancing back there.
And I remembered your talk, and it sounded like a very interesting opportunity, so that's one of the reasons I'm here. About February this year, I got interested in real estate investing, so I'm really a novice. I've been educating myself. I'm involved with a fix and flip in Georgia. I invested in a syndication group that's developing property in Oceanside. I'm doing a couple other things. I'm funding a janitorial service, small business with a note. So I'm just getting my feet wet. I want to learn how to do this in the real estate area, and then I want to do it. So that's really why I'm here, and that's what I'm interested in.
Awesome, thank you. Andrew.
Oh, my name is Andy Watson. I'm actually a full-time air traffic controller at Cleveland Center. Here lives in the Columbus area, but I've been doing real estate for 6 years now. Had my license, got rid of my license because I lost some short sales and I thought I was lying to them about the values. So, because we have to disclose in Ohio. So, met a lady down in Florida at Gene Trowbridge's class, if you know, kind of syndication attorney. And she does the broker thing and all that fun stuff. So it kind of shed the light on what the potential is, and I'm here to figure out a way to get it done myself.
Thanks, sir. A little bit more laid back here. As they say, as stressful as it is that air traffic controller?
No, I'm asleep right now.
Well, don't snore too loud. Russ.
Hello, my name is Russ Watson. Me and Amy's been working together on some real estate. We do have some rentals, and we did flip a couple houses. We didn't make huge profits, but we didn't lose anything either. I've been working in the auto industry, auto manufacturing for 30 years. I am officially retired February 1st, so we're looking at the note side of it, and I want to expand on that and go that route.
Thanks, sir. Yes, sir, George.
I'm George Gluak from Toronto. I don't have a real estate background, so I'm here to learn about the how to do no transactions from acquisition to sale to make some money, as well as raising funds.
What's your background then, George? Everybody's going to be interested in your background.
Oh, would they be?
Yes.
I'm a psychiatrist.
Give them the hours between 5 and 8 p.m. on the couch out there. Red or white wine, George?
You have good jokes, just bring them back.
All right. Hello. Good morning, y'all. Tracy, your turn.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Tracy. We met Scott, my sister, my dad, and I. We met Scott in San Antonio about July this year. We're local here to SoCal, and we did this class in San Antonio. About 2 months later, we jumped in both feet first and bought our first note in Colorado. Since then, we bought a couple more. We have offers in on another pool as we speak. We started out in real estate by being developers. We built a small tract of high-end custom homes on spec, which hit the market in 2007. We survived. But obviously, as all developers know and real estate people, we can't do that anymore. So we're notes.
Wendy.
Ditto. Tracy and I are both brokers as well. We closed our last spec house, about 2 months ago. So now we have cash to go play. And we're here to expand our note business. Also wanting to get private funds. We need to expand our business by sourcing private funds and getting that part of our business really rolling so we can do a bunch more deals, take down larger pools of notes.
Okay.
I'm Ted, I'm with them. I'm in here to learn from everybody else. Good luck, you guys.
Take Ted to dinner. He gets interesting stories about Spain. I enjoyed that in Vegas. Who walked in? It was Aaron. You're next, sir.
Aaron Halderman. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so I caught an early flight over this morning, and happy to be here. My background has nothing to do with real estate. I've been in software and marketing for the better part of 10 years. So from small startups to venture-backed firms, and now I'm been heavily involved in a marketing publishing firm. Glazer Kennedy, DanKennedy.com is the firm we're with right now. Probably. So you know them. So I head up all our partnership and relationship building over there, as well as all of our front-end lead generation. So my good friend and partner Travis Holstrup is here with me. So I think he already talked to you all. So I'm here to do my thing and learn some more. So glad to be here.
Andre.
Hello everybody, my name is Andre Carter, and my background is a trainer, for the most part instructor, done a lot of stage stuff. My better half is in real estate and has been working with notes. She's been a student of Scott's for a while, and I haven't been able to really support her. She's asked me to help make some phone calls to the hedge funds and look through some tranches, and I've done a little bit, but I need some knowledge, so I'm here to learn from the master up there.
All right, guys. Give you guys a big round of applause. Thank you.